Hello to all my American Horror Story historians. My name is EJ and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, hello, join us, subscribe. We are taking an adventure down to American Horror Story Delicate. In this video, we are going to be talking about episode 2, Rockabye. First and foremost, I'm going to get this out of the way. Thank you all so much for tuning in last week. It was a blast diving into the live stream and doing my video. Now we are back with a more regular schedule, how this is going to go, and we have a lot to dive into. So let me just get into it. Wow, Kim Kardashian is eating up Emma Roberts in each and every scene. Siobhan is... I cannot believe Siobhan's going to be one of my favorite AHS characters in years. This woman is absolutely evil, hilarious, so good at her job as well. My goodness, I have not seen a character. Kim Kardashian's really bringing something out of this character, and that's also some shade to Emma Roberts as the Anna character. She is so bland, so pedestrian. I don't know why we hired Emma Roberts for this role. Not that I dislike her acting. Emma Roberts as a human is Emma Roberts, but as an actress, you usually hire Emma Roberts for one specific thing, and that's to be kind of bitchy, kind of funny, kind of sassy, the mean girl. Where is that? Where is any of the usual charm? Because she's giving me bland deer in headlights, which is the character. So she's playing the character well, but it just doesn't really connect with me. So I'm having issues with the Anna character, but I'm not having issues with this season. I find it to be very creepy. I love the use of the hallucinations and playing with Anna's mental health, and there's just a lot going on. There's a lot of pressure. There's a doom to this season. I like that there is a sense of dread that we don't normally have. New York was very dreadful and, scary in its way, and there's been scary seasons, but something about this actually feels well thought out, well planned, like we actually have a vision throughout the season. It could change as we go through. It could definitely get worse, but I actually like where we're going. I like the story of this woman, one being gaslit, the struggles of her, the ageism, the struggles of no one listening to her, just trying to find her happiness, and everyone seems to be against that. It's weird. Is everyone? There seems to be people I feel like that are trying to help her, while there's other people who feels like there's hurting her, but I don't know where the alliances lie. It's all a lot to handle, but this episode is fine. I like the Gotham Awards segment, which, let me get this out of the way, as a professional film critic, as a awards voter for the Critics' Choice Awards, nobody is wearing a vintage throwback Madonna dress to the Gotham Awards. Nobody. I like the Gotham Awards. I'm not shading y'all, Gotham. I'm sorry, but nobody's wearing that dress to that award show. That's an Oscar dress, but I don't think Anna's making it to the Oscar season because, oh God, Siobhan's trying so hard, but it is not working. Oh, all right. Let's get into now the recap section. This is my review part. Now we're going to get into the recap and get into the nitty-gritty of what happened in Rockabye. So the episode begins where last episode ended. Anna is dealing with the invader in her house. Well, the police don't believe that it's an invasion. Her husband doesn't really believe her. You can feel the gaslighting. To me, this is one of the scariest parts of the season, the manipulation, the fact that your loved one and the police could be doing things to hurt you, and same thing goes with the doctors and everything. Anna is in a really hard spot. She's just trying to have this baby, but also at the same time, Siobhan's trying to be like, girl, you got work to do. We're making it to the Gotham Awards. You're Best Actress nominated for a horror film? That's why y'all staying at the Gothams, because y'all making it to the Oscars. If Toni Collette and Lupita Nyong'o could not make it to the Oscars, I don't think Anna is making it either. But I haven't seen the fake film, The Auteur, so I don't know. But yeah, she's going to the Gotham Awards. Yay, Siobhan's got her the job. But also Siobhan's like, you need to tighten this shit up. Kim K is eating up the lines, the dialogue, the character, just the pure, like, I'm trying to get this shit done. Take this weird B12 drink. It's giving me the adrenochrome or whatever y'all conspiracy theorists believe in, that Hollywood people are drinking to stay young. It's giving me that. Is this season going to get into that? There was something in a bit kind of around this part where we saw our witches running Tinseltown, and the preachers or whatever her name is, little internet searches. There's a lot happening. There's a lot going on. There seems to be a witchy vibe, and it seems to be a science vibe Is the witches trying to protect her? Is Shaban one of these people trying to protect her from this pregnancy? Because it feels like it's definitely being manipulated from one side, but I can't figure out who is the evil one. While Anna thinks Preacher, the old woman she saw in the IVF clinic, is the one stalking her, she starts checking out some internet history. There's a watch out Anna kind of thing. Preacher seems to be as creepy as she is, as much as the Gotham Awards go crazy with maybe her presence there. It seems like she's trying to warn her of what's happening, but Shaban's also like, girl, it's Gotham season, let's get to the award show. She gives her a vintage Madonna dress that she wore to the 1991 Oscars. If you're a pop culture fan, you know this look. I would have personally went for the Cher headdress. Doesn't really fit the Anna style. It's actually too nice for Anna. She should stay with Madonna's ripoff of a Marilyn Monroe outfit. So many things. Kim K has that great line of like, don't rip it. Because if you don't know, Kim K wore a vintage Marilyn Monroe outfit, got so much flack for it. My goodness, that was a mess. But we go to the award show. Anna runs into the young new her, the young ingenue version, and she's like, oh my god, 1991, I wasn't even born. I would have just, oh my god, I would have. See, I'm different than Anna. I know she's trying to get this campaign. She's breaking down a little bit when she tells that director, like, do not talk to me like that. You're not nominated. I don't see you up there. I'm winning. Thank you. She's having a hard time at the Gotham Awards, and it gets worse when she goes to the bathroom and there's a crazy obsessed lady. I love this actress. She's like one of those character actresses you always see in TV and movies. She plays this role great. She's like obsessed. Seems to be weird. She has that moment where, you know, Anna goes to puke and she holds the baby and everything. She's like, get off my baby, pushes her. That lady smacks herself in the head. Or does she? The way I don't know what's happening, but also I kind of like that feeling. That's all happening. Anna goes up to win the award, starts puking, starts passing out, has no idea. She's seeing visions of Preacher. She's seeing vision of the woman that she just murdered. What's going on? Her husband's also making out with somebody. Shaban's just like, if this woman does not get her shit, Shaban is doing the most and having no success at it. I am giving this PR lady all my love and sympathy because I don't want to deal with Anna. For me, I would have paced this episode out very differently and ended with the craziness at the Gotham Awards, but we still throw these characters off to the Hampton. Dexter and Anna go off to the Hamptons, stay in a house. There's a creepy-ish, kind of sexy bodyguard that's living in this Hamptons house, supposed to protect her. He's like investigating things in the basement. I don't really know where any of this Hampton stuff is going or this guy, but he's also the one who drives her to the doctor's appointment. Because she starts to spot, or well, it's not even spotting, she starts to bleed, she thinks she's pregnant. Oh, I didn't even talk about her getting pregnant for a little bit. I don't really trust it. There was a time shift. She thinks, oh, I have to wait 12 more days to take the test. And he's like, but it's been 12 days. That was weird. So all of this is happening. It's just very confusing. And she believes she's lost the baby. She starts talking to this new nurse named Ivy. Cara Delevingne's character. Okay, yeah, she's this creepy nurse doing more manipulation as she's trying to, again, stop the spider baby that Dr. Hill, Dennis O'Hare's character, is putting in. Something with the husband and maybe the doctor are working together, and all the women like Shaban, Ivy, and Preacher are trying to save her. Is that what's happening? Because after this moment, she believes she's lost the baby. The other doctor's like, we don't have an Ivy. Girl, there's like 5 people who work here. She's not one of them. Ooh, that's the cliffhanger of the ending. Again, I would have ended it at the Gotham stuff. I thought that was the highlight of the episode, a really good point. And I was like, oh, there's still like 15 minutes more. And the 15 minutes was good-ish. It just felt like that could have been at the beginning of next week's episode. The pacing of this whole season is going to be a bit wackadoo. But overall, a solid-ish episode. Still slow, still paced. Slower than molasses, it feels like for some people. I don't hate it. It is admittedly pretty slow. And I'm still not going to lie to you. Emma Roberts is getting eaten up by Kim Kardashian. I refuse to not say it. It's obvious. Alright everyone, that is it for my review of episode 2 of American Horror Story Delicate. Thank you guys so much for joining me this week. It was so fun to watch this episode. I always love talking about it. Even if this episode was boring as hell, coming to talk about it with you all makes my evening. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for subscribing, tuning in last week, giving me the comments, giving me the thumbs up. It means the absolute world. So make sure you keep it up this week. Let's talk about it. Comment, subscribe, thumbs up, all that jazz. And let's talk about Delicate and episode 2 right down below.